This is Bev Brown, Director of Customer Success for IHT. This video will emphasize the importance of using labels and tags. After logging back into the IHT Spirit system, to click on Assessments. Once we're in the assessment portion of the software, click on Measures. I'm going to use a tag, and the tag that I'm going to use is Team Sports. What this will do for me is only bring up the measurements that I'm looking for. So there's two ways that I can edit a measure once it's into the system. I'm going to use Thinking Critically. I could click on the left right on Thinking Critically, or I could slide to the right side and click on Edit. Once the edit window appears, if I want to change the label, I can do that here. If I have not added in a report label, I like my labels to be tracked with the standard. So the way I measure Thinking Critically, it would be a standard 2. Then if I want to change the frequency, I'm able to on this window. The only thing I cannot change once again is the unit. Once the unit is established in the original creation of the measure, you cannot change it. If I want to delete a tag, I can delete it. If I want to add a tag, I can add it. And a quick reminder, you want it to type in your tags one time and one time only. The next part is look at your rubrics and see how the rubric is set up by your district and what labels you're using across the top. When you have that criteria ready to go, you just click on the box and you can change these. Even later on, if you decide to change these, you can. Just click in the box and then type over. These labels across the top on row 1 will follow into your reports. So you want this to match what your rubrics look like so that everything matches when the reports are made for your students, especially if you're going to use it at parent-teacher conferences. After you have that completed, the system is able to follow each student by two things: their ID number and their date of birth. And also gender becomes a part of that. And the reason why this is important to understand is because the software is also set up for FitnessGram, which the criteria changes from time to time based on gender as well as based on the age of your student. So with that in mind, we need to click in here for female. Make sure that you put your count across the top, and then also do that for male. A quick reminder that as you're filling that out and you have the first row designed, you hit duplicate previous row and then that will add it. I take my rubrics all the way out to age 21. After you have that all completed, if you would like, you can reset all your rubrics so that the rubrics that are tracking Thinking Critically will align with that. Then come over and hit Save.